Hey guys, in this video we will talk about how to attract more customers to your business with foot in the door techniques. So if you want to grow your business, if you want to increase your revenue, increase your profit, there are two main ways to do it. You can get more customers and you can get your existing customers to pay you more. So second one, if you want to do it more confidently, with confidence, a lot more confidence, what you need? You need demand. If you have a lot more customers wi- lined up to do business with you can raise your rates um, without any second thought because I will lose some clients, but even though in the worst case scenario, I can get more customers because there are people, I have demand, right? So this video will talk about how to get more customers, right, to your business with foot in the door techniques, right? We will talk about real quick. So my name is Liam Davis. I specialize in behavioral marketing. So without wasting anyone's time, let's get into the video. So what is this foot in the door concept, right? So Robert Cialdini, there's this famous book called Influence. If you haven't read that book, highly they recommend you to read that. It's a great book if you learn about customer psychology, how people think in simple language. So in his book, Influence, Robert Cialdini says once a person agrees to a small request, they are more likely to agree to a larger one later because they want to appear consistent with their past behavior. So this is great. You know why? Because all you want to do, if you want someone to use your product, use your service, you need a small yes, right? Because once you get that agreement, once you get that first yes, they're far more likely to pay you more in the future. You can sell larger products, you can earn more money from them, and you can serve them better because the whole point of doing business, whole point of sales, whole point of marketing is what? Serving them. By doing so, you can earn money. So all you want is getting them to say yes, and then you can follow up with more offers because they are more likely to say yes. These are scientific facts. These are aligned with consumer psychology, how our brain works, right? So these are not things that go away with time. These are things that stay rooted in most of our business practices, all our business practices. So what is psychology behind foot in the door? So for those who are interested in its deeper psychology, there are three things we need to talk about. These are, yes, there are bigger words: self uh, perception theory, cognitive dissonance avoidance. These are simple things. Yes, they appear really complex, but these are really simple things. Self perception theory says people infer their attitude based on their behavior, right? I said yes to this brand, so I must like it, right? So there's a self perception theory going on in this foot in the door techniques. Also, cognitive dissonance avoidance. People don't want to feel inconsistent, so they align future choices with past commitments, right? So yeah, they want they want to stay consistent. So if they say yes, they will say yes in the future because they want to stay consistent with their past commitments because it's safer. You say yes, so it's safer to stay consistent rather than uh, changing, right? Change happens when you have more current pain and also when you have fear of future pain. So when these main drivers, in the lack of these main drivers, they have no reason to change. So they will stick with you. Make sure that you are serving them and you are changing and you are serving them to the best degree so they don't have to change to another competitor. They will forever buy from you. So in this video, we will only talk about how to get that first yes. So then third one, gradual escalation. By starting small, you reduce friction and increase trust over time, right? When you start small and you focus on getting a small yes, you reduce friction, right? They don't have to think really for a long time because it's a easy decision, right? It's a kind of a no-brainer. That's what you give them, a no-brainer offer to agree, right? So yeah. So this is the truth. For most of your target audience, you are a stranger. That's the reality that you need to accept, right? If for those the target audience that you haven't met, haven't do business with, for them you are just a stranger. Yes, for you, um, you are the center of the universe, but for them you're just a stranger. So imagine this scenario, right? So you are going a road trip with your family for a far away from home for a holiday, for vacation, right? And along the way, you go to a gas station and you go to the store to get some items in the gas station, and somebody comes up, a salesperson, and he sells a speaker set, a promotional offer. He's promoting it. He sells a speaker set for $2,500, a big one, right? A big price tag. So, and he approached you and he said, and these are incredible speakers, right? Um, for the price, they offer great amount of maximum amount of performance that you can expect, right? But the thing is, you don't know this person, and the brand this person sells, you haven't even heard of. So because of that, your guard goes up. I don't know this person. I am not familiar with this person. I don't know this person and the brand. I am not familiar with the person and the brand, and I don't trust this person. This brand and the person haven't built any trust with me. So the most logical person, any person with a brain would say no, right? They say no because why the heck you trust a stranger, right? For a 2,500 price tag. If you, because imagine you get that, right? Your brain is analyzing at that moment. I, I assume that you are an audio lover, right? So even though you love audio, you love music, you love this stuff, that's why um, they approach you when you look at in that section. But it's a big ask if you don't if the things go south, if the decision goes wrong, you can't just come here, right? Because you are in a road trip and this is a stranger, you don't know this person, and this brand will so do the service here in the future. You don't know that, right? You don't have that trust, you don't have any past history between you and this brand or this person. So another another scenario. Imagine this person, the same person. You are an audio lover and you are going through different products, different aisles, and this person comes up and says, "Tiny speaker," and tried to sell the speaker, and he said, "This is a tiny speaker, but a great performance. One of the most beautiful and most powerful products that are out there in the world. Yes, the brand is unknown, but the performance is great, and he plays that to you, and it's great, and you love it. But you don't know the brand or the person, you are not familiar with the brand or the person, so why the heck you trust them?" And he says, "What's the price?" And you obviously asked, is this product going to cost a lot of money? That comes from that hesitation, because you know this person could um, make a make a great choice for you, right? You don't know this person gonna help you or not. You're not certain. That hesitancy comes from, is this product gonna cost a lot of money? And he said, no, this is just $20. You just give me $20 and that's it. And you're like, okay, I don't know this, I don't know this person, but I like the product, right? Maybe I am like 60% likely to this decision will go south, but there are also 40%. I'm like, okay, then let's give it a try because if things go wrong, it's just $20, right? So the ask is low. So because of that, this person, the salesperson, could turn some customers, and you will likely to say yes, right? There's a chance. So with so what happens is because of that, because of this commitment thing, because of this low barrier and low commitment offers, if you do this right, even though you haven't built any trust in the market with your unfamiliar target audience, especially if you don't create any content, if you don't run any ads, and if you're just a silent XYZ brand, even if you are a brand like that or business like that, you can turn some customers really easily because you are asking what you ask is low, and if you are confident about your product, right? If you know that you have a really good product, and that can make customers happy, make exceed customers opinion expectations, there you go. You don't need any trust building. It's great if you have trust, but even if you don't have, you can turn some customers on, right? So it's all about getting someone to say a small yes, right? Instead of asking for a big commitment right away, which is scary if you don't have any trust built, right? You're just a salesperson that try to sell you something that is big, that ask is big, right? Rather than that, you start with something easy to say yes to, like a no-brainer offer. What you give is um, there's a concept called irresistible offer. I think it comes from either Alex Hormozy or Russell Brunson. I'm not sure which one, but um, that offer is about that is the whole concept is all about uh, getting someone to uh, feel stupid if they say no, right? So, which means that you're delivering so much value for the price tag. What you do here is not exactly that. What you give here is maybe it's not, you don't deliver huge amount of value because you're asking for a small price. What you give is a no-brainer option. Yes, you give a lot of value, but for a small price. Ask is small. That's all you do, right? It's very simple. So if you do that, they're more likely to agree to something bigger later. It's science, it's psychology. So think of it like that. This first you get your foot in the door, then you gradually open it wider. I'll tell you how. First, I will go through some examples how you can do. There are real life examples from big brands and business who are nailing it, crushing it in the market, and I will tell you then. I'll tell you how to create this effect, right? How to um, implement these techniques, right? Okay. So number one is free trial to paid upgrade. Free trials, paid upgrades. These are very common thing you probably heard of, right? Free trial. If you offer a free trial, it removes the barrier to entry. Build a habit, then not just upgrade when the user is hooked. No barrier, attracts better, right? So these are often used by SaaS brand and streaming platforms. But what this does is a free trial does is completely eliminate the barrier of entry, right? In the monetary barrier, they completely eliminate it. Not the time barrier, but the monetary barrier. That is the kind of dominant one. That is the one that keeps most people from using your product. What you do is you completely eliminate it for a temporary time. And if you get that small yes, because it's a kind of a no-brainer, right? Why the heck do I not use Canva or Remarkable Connect if they give it for free for a month? After a month, I can say, I don't want it anymore, right? I don't want it and I don't want to use that. And that you don't have any commitments going on, right? You don't commit to it. That's it. So they're far more likely to say yes. Especially, there's a special example here. If you buy a remarkable notepad. This is a digital paper, like extremely great um, notepads. You are welcome to buy one. I love this product. So what it does is they link their subscription service called Connect to the product, to their um, notepad. When a customer goes to buy one, they say, okay, you get 1 month or I think 3 months of uh, Connect service for free for 3 months. And once they create that habit, right? Okay, I'm using this daily or weekly or every single month, right? Now they cannot not use that, right? They want to use that. They need to, now they have a need to continue, right? So by losing that subscription, that caused them pain, right? So pain of losing. So because of that, you're more likely to pay them and keep the subscription. So another example, Amazon Kindle. I love them. I love the Kindle. Love my Kindle. So when they sell that device for the first time, if you are a first time buyer, what it does is they offer you 3 months of Kindle unlimited service for free for 3 months. Um, not much friction, right? You can use it right away once you get your Kindle into your hand, and after 3 months, you're really hooked. You have all this library, millions of books, millions of content. You're like, I don't want to use that. I don't want to lose that, right? I want to keep using this. So because of to avoid that loss, they will keep paying, and they're like, there you go. Um, Amazon just made a user, made a paying customer, recurring paying customer. So yeah, that's the first one. Free trial to paid upgrade. Number two, first month discount, right? So you can see two examples from one from Google One, another one from Audible, right? So what you do here is you get people to commit to your product with a little investment, right? There's a little barrier, unlike free trials, there's a little barrier but converts better, right? Often used by fitness apps, subscription boxes, and software products, right? Uh, this is an example from Google One. They sell all these AI services and storage services and servers and everything. And other one is one of my favorites, Audible. They say, okay, 3 months, this is a trial, and each month you only have to pay $99, and for 3 months. That's a big one. Rather than it's more powerful than 1 month discount, right? Because you get them to commit 3 times. Like you get three simple yeses, right? That's a genius. I think this is Audible here more than Google example. Audible example is genius because you get three small yeses, and they are more likely to keep your service and keep paying rather than even more than the first month discount. So unlike the free trial, you will get a little bit of less customers because not everyone gonna trust you to give you this $1 or $5 or something, but they will convert better, right? They're more likely to convert. Uh, there are no freeloaders, right? Because you get a little investment. Because of that, they're more likely to convert. You get that monetary yes. So it depends on the success of this, which one is better for you, depends on what kind of industry you are and what kind of service you sell and who's your target audience is. So it's better if you can experiment with it. I think Spotify offers 3 month trial, three month free, 100% free trial, and they also push that 19 $99 one 0.99 yeah, 0.99 for 3 months. So just as the Audible offer, they are experimenting with it. So you can experiment and find which one works better for your specific industry, your specific product. Both works great, but you need to find which one works better, right? Which one performs better than the other. So the third one is great. It's content sampling on social media. So this what this does is give a taste of the premium content for free on social media to increase the perceived value of it, right? And trust before asking for a subscription. Used in TV, podcast, courses, newsletters, right? These are premium content. These are one of is from one example is from Ben Shapiro, conservative commentator, and another one both are my favorites. Another one is Bill Maher, HBO. So both ones are this one is a left moderate left wing. This one is a conservative. So both shows, one is on Daily Wire, one is on HBO Max. So these are premium content. You can see the quality is higher, great compared to other social media videos. So what they do is they have their own platforms. They upload big master videos to their own platform to HBO, and Ben Shapiro own their his platform Daily Wire. And what he does is he offers little content, right? Maybe 1 hour stream or something, or then consistent mini 15-minute videos on social media on YouTube to get people to sign up to subscribe to Daily Wire. He run advertisement through it. He communicates the message better. And then Bill Maher, he has this new rule content every, I think, week or so. He posts this one, and these videos get millions of views, and through that he gets more viewership to his show on HBO Max, Real Time with Bill Maher. Yeah, you are welcome to watch both of these shows. It has different perspectives. One is liberal, one is conservative. Yeah, and then for introductory webinars, right? In here, what you do is offer a basic brief version of the main product for free as a webinar, then connect to or follow up with an offer for the main product, often used in course membership products. If you sell a course or membership or a mastermind or any program, you can use that. What you do is um, you create this massive your course of your master content, and you set a price. It's 850 or $1,000, and it's a big ask, right? So not many people gonna turn up. So what you're gonna do is you create a short, maybe 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes of webinar that is valuable webinar based on the core ideas of your main offer, of your main content, right? Maybe you are creating content course around or membership around habit formation. In this example, Neil IR. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Neil IR something. And what he does is he created a mini webinar that is valuable. I watched that entire webinar that is so valuable. You're welcome to um, watch it on his website. He created a webinar based on this idea of habit formation, creating habit forming products, and he put it on his website without any paywall, right? It's free, people can watch it, and then they get the idea, right? This is a presentation, but it's focused on them, right? Offering value, most amount of value to them. And they understand, okay, this is habit formation product. You can actually engineer habit forming products like Facebook, like Instagram. So once you get them excited, once you get them um, excited about it, you can then sell your big offer, which they are more likely to say yes to because you get a yes once, right? And then you have a spiritual leader, spiritual catalyst, um, new age spiritual catalyst, my personal spiritual teacher. So what she does is she has these courses that are designed for specific topics like self-love, abundance, and healing ancestral trauma, healing childhood trauma. And what she does is she creates each she gets each of these courses, and she gets the main idea behind it. What's the main idea? Okay, self-love. Okay, and then she creates maybe one webinar like 30 minutes long, or two-step webinars, right? How, like, first of all, first video in first webinar, she talks about what's self-love, what's this concept, and then second concept, in the second webinar, she talks about how you can apply it to your own life. So this is a brief version, right? She's not like putting a mini small version. This is a right. People can actually watch it and apply this information to their life, implement it, right? These are not just people are not just going there to expect her to sell that, right? If so, when she after she delivers that value, then she can ask, okay, if you like this one, like this webinar, you will probably like my master course, right? This is it covers everything around this self-love topic, or ancestral trauma, or childhood trauma, or something. And she connected to a uh, his her offer, and also she also follows up with emails reminding you to buy the membership, buy the course from her. And a great business example, a rare great example from the spiritual, new age spiritual industry. I love it. I love especially Teal Swan's offer. Yeah, you can actually check her content out on YouTube. You can search TEAL space SWAN, Teal Swan. You can found find videos that are made by her, and she actually saved my life. That's the reason why I am able to do these videos and follow my passion, explore my passion, all thanks to her. So yeah. So how to use this in your business, right? So there are four-step process, three-step, and one bonus one. So you can start small. Ask for something low risk, like signing up for a free newsletter, right? Starting a $1 or $5 trial, downloading a free tool or guide, lead magnet. Create a lead magnet and connect it to your um, YouTube videos or ads, right? Just like I do. You don't have, you can connect it to your ads, and then people are converts better. That boosts the ad performance. You can follow up with your offers to the people who bought, uh, people who got those lead magnets, and also it increases your advertising performance because platforms algorithm notice that many people are converting to these ads, so they're going to promote it. They're going to promote it more. So you can also create content, social media content, ask for free 15 minutes YouTube video. Not all content are great for this specific concept, for to get their foot in the door, right? Get your foot in the door, because imagine if you are asking somebody to that you don't know even know that you haven't even built any trust with, to watch 1 hour or 2 hour, 3 hour long podcast. It's a big time commitment, right? 3 hours from their life. That's a big time commitment. Yes, it's not monetary, but it's still. But you can create shorts with it, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 minute, and you can, it works as a some kind of a um, preview or something. That's like, right? Yeah, preview or something. And after they watch it, right? After they watch it, they are more likely to um, listen to your podcast. But it's ideal if you can create 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, less than 1 hour YouTube videos, because there is also shorts. These are great, better than I think um, long form videos. Not for trust, but for uh, first get that like first impression. So step number two, make it easy. Remove friction, no credit card, no complex form. So you need to remove friction. You know this why Amazon works so much better? It's because they're two-step, one click buy button. Just one click and you bought the product. No more form filling, no more nothing, just you get it. So don't make it complex, don't add additional layers to it. Just ask with a simple form, like few spaces, and just don't ask too much, right? Because friction could kill your conversions, right? Keep the time or cost lower. That's why told you don't use podcast, and really long form videos aren't healthy for this, ideal for this. And also keep the benefit obvious and relevant. Keep the benefit that you are offering obvious, and they could really see it. What's the benefit behind it? You are not just talking about your product, you're talking about the results that your product can bring to their lives. And then follow up with value. After a small yes, follow up with slightly bigger ask. You can connect it directly to your, if you are giving something like a lead magnet or something, you can directly connect it to a offer, and also you can follow up, upgrade to a full product, book a demo or call, join membership or paid offer, something you can follow up, right? Number four, lead them through your value ladder. You, most of you have no idea about what's a value ladder. It's a simple one, right? I will tell you, right? I will show you. This is from my Brainy Business Booster free resource. You can download it from the description down below. So this is a value ladder from Cody Sanchez. She's the founder of Contrarian Thinking, known as the queen of boring businesses. You probably heard of her. So what she has this value ladder. Value ladder means that you have different products. You created different products for different price points, right? Different price levels. So for example, she creates content all over social. It's free, both shorts and long form content, free, right? The basic level, and runs the Big Deal podcast. Monetary free, yes, you no money investment, but time is investment is higher, and also you can create more trust, build more trust with podcast, right? It's personal, it's great, and also sends a free newsletter with 500,000 people on it. Big newsletter. Yes, it's free, but the time commitment every week she sends it, and every week you rate it, it's higher, right? And yes, it's all free, but you can see there are different commitment levels, right? Not just price levels, there are different commitment levels. And then she published a book named recently published a book named Main Street Millionaire. 15 to $30, small ask, right? It's a very small ask to get her foot in the door. And then after she done that, she has also made a self-guided course about seller financing, $100, right? And also has have a program called Main Street Accelerator, $2,000. Offer access to her exclusive contrarian community, $10,000. So you can see she goes from free to $10,000, and she has different products, right? So why this value add are important in getting your foot in the door? Imagine you get your foot in the door using a lead magnet or social media videos. Don't ask. Then you, after you get that, gradually escalate it. Gradually ask for more. Don't ask for $5,000 offers to buy $5,000 products just after they get something, right? Give them something like $100 product, $500 product. Maybe it's better $50 product, right? If they bought something for free, got something for free, or maybe $5, right? You can, the better the more predictable and the smaller gap you can have in the value ladder, the less of a gap you can create, the better, right? The value ladder works. You can see this value ladder has about 7 steps. One can go from free, and then free, and $15, $30, and $100, $2,000. And then after that, one should have built enough trust, and then she can ask for to join her exclusive contrarian community for $10,000, right? Yeah, my battery is getting low. It's like dating. You don't propose on the first date. You ask them out for a coffee first. If that goes well, you build trust for bigger steps. Like same thing in business. Don't propose on the first date, right? You get the first date and you don't propose in, and you go for some coffee and you go for some dates, few dates, and then you can go ahead and do some things and yeah, propose. So thank you so much. I have also have a gift for you um, in the description down below. It's a free resource that I told you about. This my free brainy business booster. You can get it for free, and it's filled with value in every single page. You will never regret it. I promise you. I have a bit of low energy today. I don't know why. I meditated for a while, but thank you for watching. And anyways, right? I am truly grateful for you guys for watching my video. So thank you so much. So yeah, goodbye. Go make a difference in your customers' lives. Thank you.